So one of the things about Babylon 5 is when I was reading the Alfred Bester series, it really made me think about world building, about backstories, about how characters, their home life, their connection to their environment, which I hadn't really thought about before. Because before that, I've been a Star Trek from like, 8-year-old. The moment I saw my first episode must have been about 1981, maybe. It was on replay here on TV1, I think, or TV2, maybe. Can't really remember that well, but I do know that it really made me connect to I think that's probably what made me really become creative and, to really think about how things are there. Stuff like Fantasy Island, the plane. Imagine that. Who does not like a tattoo? Imagine Peter Dinklage saying, "You can't have a little person there." Where would tattoo be? Right? Where would our love for tattoo be? Right? Montalban, I can't remember, Ricardo Montalban, and his character, right? We would not, what if we just had him as a white person? What if we right swiped him as a white person now? Right? See what I mean? How bad it is to do that? Because you lose what the creative person who came up with it would, thought about having as that actor in there, why? And so, the right person for the right job sometimes doesn't work if it's not loyal to the story. So I thought, what if I started doing something like this? What if I wrote a sci-fi? Finally, after all these years of watching and taking it all in, what if I came up with my own story? And a TV series as that. And so I wrote an hour and a half pilot, like total, scripted, TV style, all hour and a half. Put that aside. Now, 10 episodes, that's 45 pages per each episode for my series, right? I'm going to tell you what it's called because I've brought it into my Plunge Universe. So I might do a standalone title, 90 page, or was it? Yeah, 90 page, because it's 90 pages. So it'll probably end up being about a 6-issue, 4, 5, 6-issue, or maybe just do a single trade paperback, and then have the ongoing series. So I can write for the next 5 years, right? Of that just being on there. So I'm waiting for a creative team to come on board to just work on that. So I did 10 episodes, right? 45 pages. That's two comic books per episode. So that's 20 comic books, right? It's almost 2 years worth of work if you're in the mainstream, right? They work really, the way they work, whatever, and how many people work on it and so on, right? So for us, it'll be like 5 years to get that book out, maybe even more. But then also there's another TV movie, right? So what I was doing was I was going like a movie, 10 episodes, a movie, because each season would have 10 episodes, then movie, then another 10 episodes, another movie. So when I say Babylon 5 has had a huge influence on me, it's really the Alfred Bester story that's had an influence on me. And I regret having sold that. But someday I'll be able to get it. And of course, there's PDFs and so on. But